Hey everybody, this is Jacob Goji here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Bandai Memorial Box Angirus 1955. So this is one of the figures I got for Christmas back in December 2020, which that year's over already, but so you can find this guy on eBay for I got him on eBay for like 60 bucks, and actually not a bad price, but they're very rare on on eBay if you don't know, because they're like pretty much $90, but they pretty much go up to $100 or 100 something. So let's get started. First, let's take a look at the tags. So right here, this is the 50th anniversary Memorial Box Angirus. So it says Godzilla 50th anniversary 1954 to 2004. And we have this picture of Godzilla fighting Gabber from Godzilla's Revenge, which is the worst Godzilla movie ever. But I don't know why they had to put this picture. Why couldn't they just put Angirus 1955 instead of this? I just don't know why. I just don't understand. And then here we have some writing. It says 1969. And on the back is nothing. So that's all for the card. So first we're going to take a look at his paint in detail. So if you look at the sculpt, however, the sculpt actually looks really good. It looks really accurate to the 1968 design, but I kind of wish they went for it. I kind of wish they made a new sculpt for Angirus 1955, because this is pretty much 1968 but repainted. But I don't know if they could make one, but yes, if you look at the head sculpt actually looks really nice, and I really like the paint job on this figure. If you look at how big the eyes are pretty huge, and then we have this, and he has the tusk. And then here we have his fangs, which they're painted like a light gray, and they actually look pretty nice. And right here we have some nice texture, and then we have like a darkish gray dry brushing. Yeah, right on his belly, and it looks pretty nice. And then here we have some writing on the bottom. It says 1995 Bandai 1995 China. And then the nails are painted a light gray, pretty much the same thing. And then here we have the shell. And the shell's actually nicely painted. I just like how they kind of spray painted the shell a light gray, just there's light gray all over on some parts of the figure. There's a dark gray painted on the top of his head. And then here we have some spikes, which they're pretty much painted light gray, but it kind of has spray paint in it. So pretty much there's not too much to talk about the paint. It does look really good. I know it's black and white, but overall it has some real nice details. We have the texture and then the paint job, and it actually looks pretty accurate to the 1955 design besides the sculpt. So overall it has really nice paint and detail. Now starting off for articulation. So for the articulation, well, I did break the glue seal on the head, so you could rotate the head, but it can rotate 360 degrees, and you can rotate the arms, and then you can rotate the legs, and then sadly you can't rotate the tail, but it doesn't really need articulation at the tail. So that's all for articulation. Now we're going to do some size comparisons. So I do not have a Godzilla 1955, but I just have this Bandai Godzilla 1954, which is the reissue, which it could have been done better. So, as you see, if you look at the sizing, I think this could actually work. Let me stand him up. Well, yeah, it is a pretty good sizing. I think this is how big they were in the movie Godzilla Raids Again. Yeah, I think this is actually a good sizing. Yeah, I don't really have a 1955 Godzilla, but they still go perfect together. So here, that's all for 1954. Now the next figure we're going to take a look at is Mechagodzilla 1974. Yeah, and the sizing could be accurate, but we didn't see them in the together in the movie. I know in one scene where Mechagodzilla was disguised as Godzilla, and he freaking broke Angirus' jaw. Yeah, which I don't know how, because Mechagodzilla pretty much he can't even move his fingers, and I don't know how it's possible he can break Angirus' jaw. So that's all for Mechagodzilla. Now we're gonna size him up with Gigan. Now, if you see right here, I think this could work as well. Like, because Gaigan's like 65 meters and Anguirus is pretty much 25 meters when he's like standing like this, or maybe when he stands up. Yeah, I mean, Anguirus could be pretty much 60 meters because that's pretty much what it says right in Wikipedia. But you know, so that's Gaigan. Now here he is compared to the Final Wars Angirus. So, which design of Angirus do you like better, the Final Wars or the Showa? Well, to be honest, I actually like the Showa Angirus design more because the Showa Angirus looks a little more iconic. To be honest, like it looks more. This looks like an actual design for like any type of Godzilla media. But with the Final Wars Angirus design, and it looks okay, but it kind of just doesn't look too iconic to me. But I mean, I pretty much prefer the Showa Angirus design because I think it's a better looking design and it looks perfect. But overall, but to be honest, the Showa Angirus pretty much has the best Angirus design yet. Like, I know we have the singular point Angirus, which I'd say that's my second favorite design, but like, yeah. So to be honest, I do like the Showa Angirus design better. But overall, these two are actually pretty good figures. So overall, my thoughts on this figure. This figure is actually pretty good. Like, it does have a nice sculpt, but I kind of wish they made a new sculpt for Angirus 1955. But I really like the paint job on this figure, and the articulation's not the best. But I mean, I know it's a Bandai vinyl, and Bandai vinyls are not meant to have that type of articulation. But overall, this figure's actually pretty good, and you can find this guy on eBay if you find him for like a cheaper price, like $60 or $70. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.